Okay, so using project against surfaces and or flow on surface to produce two different outcomes. A collet that's not linear, in other words, the collet's doesn't have a regular shape. You know, like most collets got this kind of look about them. The prong goes in like that and it kind of looks like that. That's the most standard collet you get, right? Well, normally that's for a straight wire. What when the collet isn't straight? All right, so we're going to look at that. Then we're also going to have a look at, I'm going to start by showing you how we cheat. So we're going to make a quick initial ring, which is normally a gents ring, but I guess you could use it for ladies. So we're going to go to solid, we're going to go to text, and I don't know, CB, just make a ring for me, okay?
Yeah.
I just want the curves for now. I'm going to stick them around the middle over there.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a little bit of editing. Excuse me.
Offset.
Make it nice and fat like that. Yeah, let's have a look. I want my corners to be round. There we go. So make a nice fat C like that.
Okay.
I do the same thing with the B.
Yes.
Alright, and delete the in-between curve that I don't want.
Okay.
Okay, then we're going to take these.
Okay.
And I'm going to fillet corners while I'm in there. Fillet corners, I think 0.2. Too much? Too much.
Yeah.
Okay, close enough.
Cool.
Alright, so I want to make a gents ring with these initials on the top, but making a shank that goes down. Alright?
Okay, I'll get it.
So let's see, is this all joined up? Yes, it is. Alright, so we're going to grab this. We're going to move it to the top view. Gents ring is normally about, say, 20 mil ID, so I'm going to make a circle.
Yes.
0, 20 millimeters.
Yes.
I'm going to bring this head down. It's not quite centered, so when you grab anything and you have your gumball turned on, you can see that this is the center of the object.
Yes.
That's the center of the world. So you can quickly center it like that, manually. The other way to center stuff, if it's not aligned, is you can have it highlighted, like let's say something was over there.
Yes.
In this view, you can type align.
Align.
And then on the top, you're looking for its vertical center. So
Okay.
in this view, it's vertical center. To where? To 0. Ah, shucks. I got to group them first. My bad. Okay. When I grabbed them, there were 3 separate objects. So it centered all of the objects, right? So we're going to do them together. Run a line, vertical center, at 0. Okay. And then you want the horizontal center. So right click to run the command again.
Yes.
Horizontal center, 0. Okay,
Yes.
so now you're dead centered.
Okay.
No matter how much you zoom, that part is centered over the world, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to bring it down. So Signet ring is kind of comfortable at about 2 or 3 mil over the finger. After that, it starts getting big and heavy. All right.
Okay.
And then also you want to look at your shape. So the shape comes up here. That comes in a bit. I think that this could be made bigger. So I'm going to hold shift in this view. I'm just going to scale the whole thing a little bit bigger to about there.
Yes.
Maybe bring it a little bit lower. Okay.
Yes.
So now what we want to do is we want to make, you know, like a normal shape for ring comes out like that and then comes back up. But we want to have that name in it. We want to have that CB on the top, and we want it to flow, become part of the ring. So we're going to grab the entire thing here. We're going to run extrude. All right.
Yes.
We're going to go not on both sides. I want to. Normally it's only on one side anyway.
Yes.
Make sure you've got solid ticked as yes. And then come below the ring somewhere. Anywhere below the ring, like there. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
All right. So in the shaded view, you now got that CB. So now let's start making the ring.
Okay.
Right, so let's grab this.
Yes.
I like to extrude these first, so I can see how my shape is going. And I'm just going to try and lock this so it doesn't get away. Okay. So we're going to grab this. We're going to run a cage edit.
Yes.
And in my Z point, I think 4 is enough actually. I'm going to leave it on default for this one.
Okay.
Alright, so now we've got to make these bigger to start bringing out the shape of the shank. pretty good the first time, right on the dot. I think we're pretty good. All right, so you got to remember that this B is hollow, so inside the shank there, you've still got it. No, we're good. Solid. All right, so is that enough on the side? Let's have a quick look. Remember, you're doing this reasonably organically, so here you've got 2 mil roughly. We've got here 1 and a bit. I think we can go a little bit fatter. A little bit fatter like that. I think we're okay. All right. So I only want to get to about halfway down the shank, because we're going to cut this off and we're going to sweep to make the bottom. All right. So in the side view, we also want to taper this ring. So if we come in the side view now, we grab all of these, and we tape them in a little bit. Okay. Then we let go of these ones. So I'm holding control. And let go of those ones. Taper the balance in a bit. Let go of these ones, and then taper these ones in a bit. So now you've got a nice kind of taper in both views.
Yes.
You've got the shank coming in nicely over here.
Yes.
And I feel like the top, it looks too heavy. I don't know. Let's see, I'll just move it down a little bit. So I'll grab these ones, just bring them down just a little bit like that.
Yes.
Okay, that looks more like a little Signet ring now.
Yes.
Okay, so we're done. We can delete our cage and we can do a boolean. So I'm going to unlock the item.
Yes.
I'm going to grab that. I'm going to do a boolean difference with this guy here. Okay, I'm happy with all that. I'm going to draw a line sideways. Alright, so line from both sides, 0. There.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to split this guy. The line. Throw away the bottom. Throw away the line.
Yes.
Okay, we can now do a sweep. So we've got to sweep from this kind of weird shape to this kind of weird shape to complete the shank.
Yes.
So we're going to duplicate the edges. So dupe edge. I'm going to grab all these edges.
Yes.
I'm going to grab all these edges. I'm going to press enter. So now we've got the curves that we need.
Yes.
When you duplicate the edges, I don't think it always joins them. You see that they're separate.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to join all the edges together.
Yes.
Join. Okay, and join. Okay, and I want to control the height of the sweep because I want to come in a little bit thinner at the bottom.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to offset this. I'm just going to make another circle. There. And I'm going to bring the circle down to like the thickness that I want, so about there. Right,
Yes.
then I'm going to take that circle, scope it out a little bit like that. Okay, because I want to be coming from kind of that thickness down to this thinness here.
Yes.
Alright, so we're going to split that curve on its quads. Quad on. Oh my god, I've got so many snaps on that one, I'm struggling. Alright, so let's split it. The point on the quad and on the quad, and we can throw away the top part. Nah, not the ring. Alright, so now we've got what we need. We've got a curve here, we've got a curve here. We want to do a sweep. I'm going to split this curve also on its quads. Yeah, and there. Alright, so we've got 2 curves for a sweep to.
Yes.
We've got a curve we're sweeping from and a curve we're sweeping to.
Yes.
Pretty much everything we need to get going is there.
Yes.
You may want to consider when you're doing this kind of thing to do, before you extract that curve, you see we're already kind of around here. You may have wanted to edit this B to make it a bit softer first.
Okay.
Alright, but anyway, we're here, we're this far now. So let's complete. So we've got a curve here. Okay, we've got a curve here. Okay, alright, let's do the sweep 2. So you 2. Sweep 2 from this curve to this curve.
Yes.
We didn't join that.
No.
Let's try that again. Sweep 2.
I think they didn't join together.
No, it says it's there. It says it's joined, so why won't let me select it? You know what? When all else fails, hide the stuff that's in your way.
Okay.
Right, so sweep 2 from you to you. Okay, now remember when we do this.
Yeah, same direction.
Yeah, let's get the same direction. I normally, just because it's a place to do it, I put it against the ring rail
Yes.
and make sure both arrows are in the same direction.
Yes.
Okay. So look at our shape. We're good. All right. I think everything looks okay to be here. Do we need to maintain height? No, we're good. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good everywhere. So okay. Let's show shank. And ring is finished. I don't really like, can't say that I love this.
Is that curve?
I just got to sweep this again quickly. I'm going to maintain height this time. Sweep 2 from you to you.
Change the direction.
Okay. And enter. This time I want to maintain height. No. So, yeah, it's a little weird looking on the side. We might be able to fix it with, see here, we've got kind of this,
Yeah.
then it sweeps in.
Yes.
Related to, it's trying to shape this, it's scaling this profile at the same ratio that the ring is coming down. So you could sit here and you could tweak this to try and make it more even.
Yes.
You see like this comes straight and then it starts sloping in.
Yes.
So this is straight, then it comes sloping in. So the more you tweak this line, the more you fix that. However, I think this is not a disaster, so let's show the other one. You had a question?
Question is, the other side is kind of like a curve, but the other side is a float dome.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
So you've said sweep from this shape
This shape to the other
to
shape.
that shape, yeah.
Yes.
And so it's kind of blending. You can see
Yeah, blending
it's merging
and
it up over
yeah.
here. All right. Okay, so there you got the little gents signet ring. Quick.
Yeah.
Take a curve, extrude it, cage edit, slice it in half, 2 profiles, sweep, and you're done. You can, if you want to, you can now sit in the play in the side view. You can see that it looks a little bit awkward over here. See, like it's not quite the slope that we want.
Yeah.
So you can cage edit that to death if you like, to try and straighten it out. Cage edit, and in Z, I think you're going to need a few more points. I'm going to go bounding box. And in the Z, which is an up and down direction, you can see that I need a point there. I might have to pull this out, I might have to pull this out, I might have to push that in. So it looks like we're going to need 7 or 8 points in Z. So I'm going to go in Z. If you give yourself too many points, it can make it harder to do stuff.
Yes.
Alright, so if we look at this here, it looks like it has to come out a little bit. Like that. And then this looks like it has to come in a little bit. Like that. Oopsie. Yeah, looked like you guys. Okay, come out a little bit like that. Yeah, it's looking better. You guys look like you come out a little bit like that. Yeah, there we go. So I'm happy with that shape. The side doesn't look rubbish anymore. All right. You've got a little bit of housekeeping maybe to clean up your inside. To go through here, fillet edges, look on the inside, put a hallmark in there. But essentially that ring's done. You're finished. So you can make a signet. These little signets sell really well because they're customized to the person. Now, quick to draw. If you can't draw this in 10 minutes or less, right, you have a problem. Sometimes the customer's name doesn't work, like an S.
Oh,
so if my name started with an S, I'm going to have a big hollow over here.
Okay.
All right, so how do you get around that? Sometimes you tell the customer we're going to do the S, but we're going to put a little motif in there like a flower. So some text, let's have a look at a solid text. Let's have a look at things that don't work. So an E would work, A would work.
So the
B,
open.
C, D, E, F, G would work, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. So S is a problem one usually. T is a problem one usually. So S and T. So that's S, T. U is fine. V is fine. W, X. X might be a problem. And Z would be a problem. All right. So S, T, X, Z. So if these are on the side, you can imagine when you're extruding them, your ring looks a little bit rubbish.
Yeah, because this part is open, isn't it?
Correct. So you imagine that trying to come around the side.
Yes.
Your shank would look silly.
Yes, it does.
And then the same with the S. So what you
Yes.
do with these is you give them another motif, or you go like, we're going to put your name in parenthesis. So you know what a parenthesis is? A bracket, or a bracket, yeah. So let's right click the command text and you put a bracket. Or you make like, we're going to make a motif for you. We're going to, put a little star or thing on the side of it.
Okay.
So you make a little design next to the trouble letters.
Yes.
And when you extrude this, now you're fine. Now you've got a regular shape.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So be aware that you also have some crazy fonts that you're able to use. So Wingdings, I think it's called. So if you do this. And that's the capitals. Remember, you can still got lowercase is different in the font, and then the numbers different in the font.
Yeah.
So if you go through your fonts and you go all the way to the bottom and you look for Wingdings.
Okay.
Wingdings, why you don't want to work with me? Wingdings 2, start changing the existing fonts now. So you've got to highlight them first, then go to Wingdings. Wingdings.
Alright.
So built in as fonts.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't even have to find them anywhere on the web, you already have the curves. So you can look through the Wingdings library and go, I'm putting a little thing on the side for you, or splitting a smiley face in half. I don't know. That's a design question.
Yeah.
All right, so be aware this works for most people, and luckily T, X, and Z, I guess, are not as prominent in names.
Yes.
All right, so that was using a curve, extruding it straight out to create a signet ring. That was a very, very fast lesson, so I'm gonna jump on to another one. What I might do is stop recording this one now, call it signet ring.